Have you ever considered that your breakfast choices might be doing more harm than good to your health? Many of us start our mornings with foods that seem harmless, or even healthy, but could be undermining our well-being. In today's discussion, Dr. Ethan Carter, a renowned specialist in senior health and nutrition, takes a closer look at 3 common breakfast foods that may be silently contributing to elevated blood pressure, kidney strain, and an increased risk of chronic illnesses. If you're over the age of 60, or if you're caring for a loved one in their golden years, this information is vital for maintaining energy, vitality, and overall well-being. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to the foods we consume, making it even more important to reevaluate our choices. By staying tuned, you'll discover actionable advice to transform your breakfast routine. These small but meaningful adjustments can lead to dramatic improvements in your energy levels, safeguard your heart and kidneys, and help you live a more vibrant and active life. This isn't just about cutting out harmful foods. It's about empowering you with knowledge to create a breakfast routine that is not only delicious but also truly nourishing for your body and mind. From practical tips to healthier alternatives, we'll walk you through everything you need to know to make informed choices every morning. Before we dive in, make sure you're subscribed to this channel and have turned on notifications so you don't miss future content like this. Your support means the world to us. If you find value in this video, please consider hitting the like button and sharing it with friends and family who could also benefit from these insights. Finally, we'd love to hear your feedback. If this topic resonates with you, drop a 1 in the comments below. If you think there's room for improvement or other topics you'd like us to cover, type 0, and let us know how we can make our videos even better for you. Now, grab your coffee or tea, sit back, and let's get started on this journey to healthier mornings and a brighter future. Dr. Ethan Carter, a highly respected expert in senior health and nutrition, brings attention to an issue that often flies under the radar, something many of us tend to overlook: the hidden dangers lurking in some of our favorite breakfast foods. It's a truth that's both unsettling and necessary to recognize, but as we age, our bodies undergo a series of profound changes. These changes, often subtle but inevitable, make us more vulnerable to certain ingredients and food additives. The foods that might have been perfectly harmless, or even beneficial, when we were younger can now, in our 60s and beyond, lead to serious health complications. What seemed like an innocent indulgence just a decade ago can now trigger a host of issues that severely impact our health and well-being. Understanding these shifts in our body's capabilities and the effects of various foods on our health is vital for maintaining a fulfilling, vibrant life as we get older. It's not just about aging gracefully, it's about aging healthily, and that requires making smarter, more informed choices about what we eat. When we sit down for breakfast, many of us don't give much thought to what's actually on our plates. For instance, let's talk about instant oatmeal, a staple for so many who believe it to be a quick and nutritious option. After all, it's marketed as a healthy alternative, right? But what most people don't realize is that a single packet of instant oatmeal can contain as much as 200 milligrams of sodium, essentially consuming almost your entire sodium allowance for breakfast in one small serving. Now, this might seem like a minor detail, but it's far from insignificant, especially when you factor in the impact of excess sodium on your health. For those who are managing high blood pressure or other cardiovascular issues, this hidden salt content is a quiet but very real threat. It's so easy to overlook, but the reality is that consuming too much sodium, especially in a breakfast that seems so harmless, can exacerbate high blood pressure, increase the risk of heart disease, and contribute to kidney problems over time. Now, let's take a look at another common breakfast choice: frozen waffles. On the surface, they appear to be a simple, quick option, but what many don't know is that these waffles often contain preservatives and artificial additives that can wreak havoc on the body, especially as we age. These preservatives, while seemingly innocuous, can contribute to joint pain, inflammation, and digestive problems, issues that are far too common for older adults. The irony is that something as simple as a frozen waffle, which seems harmless and convenient, can slowly contribute to discomfort and health issues over time. It's a small choice that compounds over the years, leading to greater consequences that are only fully understood once they've taken root in our health. One of the biggest challenges as we age is the gradual decline in our body's ability to process sodium effectively. This is where Dr. Carter's expertise shines through. The kidneys, which are responsible for filtering out excess sodium, become less efficient over time, making it harder for older adults to process the high levels of sodium that are so commonly found in breakfast foods like bacon and sausage. Even if you're not actively managing high blood pressure, these foods can still take a toll on your kidneys and increase your blood pressure over time. The result? An unnecessary strain on your cardiovascular system that could have been avoided if only we were more mindful of the foods we're consuming. It's not just about being healthy now, it's about making choices that support long-term well-being. Dr. Carter frequently sees these issues firsthand in his practice, where older patients come to him struggling with the physical and emotional toll of inflammation, joint pain, and other conditions that can be traced back to dietary choices. It's heartbreaking to see patients who have been unknowingly harming themselves with foods that, while marketed as convenient, are anything but. Processed foods are the worst offenders in this area. They contain preservatives, artificial flavors, and additives that can trigger inflammation throughout the body. This inflammation can contribute to a range of health problems, including arthritis, heart disease, and even cognitive decline. What's particularly devastating is that many older adults, unaware of the damage they're doing to their bodies, continue consuming these foods, believing they're harmless. However, Dr. Carter has seen firsthand how eliminating processed foods from a person's diet can lead to miraculous transformations. Older adults who switch to a more natural whole foods-based diet often experience a surge in energy, feel less stiff and achy, and even report improvements in mental clarity. It's as though they're reclaiming a piece of their vitality that they thought had been lost forever. These transformations serve as powerful reminders that, when we take control of what we eat, we can still experience remarkable changes at any stage of life. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. But it's not just about avoiding processed foods. What about so-called healthy processed options? Breakfast bars, pre-packaged smoothies, and drinks that claim to be rich in vitamins and minerals are increasingly targeted at older adults. These products are marketed as quick, easy, and nutritious, but Dr. Carter urges caution. Just because something is labeled as enriched doesn't mean it's inherently good for you. Many of these products still contain a variety of preservatives, artificial sweeteners, and other additives that can undermine your health. It's easy to be swayed by the appealing claims on the packaging, but we need to be more discerning. These so-called healthy options might not be as beneficial as we think. They can disrupt your blood sugar levels, increase inflammation, and contribute to digestive issues, all things that are particularly troublesome for older adults. The core takeaway here is simple yet powerful. Being more mindful about what we eat, especially at breakfast, is one of the most straightforward and effective ways to protect our health as we age. We all know that breakfast sets the tone for the day, but it's also one of the most critical meals when it comes to managing our health. By taking the time to understand what's in our food, reading labels, avoiding processed ingredients, and opting for whole, natural foods, we can significantly reduce our risk of chronic conditions like heart disease, diabetes, and high blood pressure. The result? A healthier, more vibrant life that allows us to enjoy our golden years to the fullest. Dr. Carter has also noticed a concerning trend among older adults: the growing popularity of breakfast drinks and shakes. These drinks seem like a perfect solution for busy mornings, offering a quick, convenient way to get the nutrients you need. However, many of these drinks are loaded with artificial sweeteners, preservatives, and chemicals that can have a serious impact on your digestive system. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to these additives, making us more susceptible to gastrointestinal discomfort, bloating, and other issues. The very convenience that these drinks offer comes at a price that can manifest in the form of digestive problems, hormonal imbalances, and even weight gain. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that these drinks are harmless, but they can do far more harm than we realize. Even those so-called healthy cereals that we often rely on as a quick breakfast option can be deceptive. Many brands sneak in sugar and preservatives under complex, unrecognizable names, making it difficult for the average consumer to know exactly what they're eating. Dr. Carter's advice? If you find yourself needing a dictionary to decode the ingredients list, it's time to reconsider that product. What seems like a healthy choice on the outside can often be hiding ingredients that are detrimental to your long-term health. We have to be more vigilant, not just for the sake of convenience, but for the sake of our well-being. In the end, the path to better health is in our hands. While we can't always control the process of aging, we do have control over the choices we make every day, especially when it comes to what we put into our bodies. By prioritizing whole, minimally processed foods and making informed choices, we can set ourselves up for a healthier, more active future. Aging doesn't have to be a time of decline. With the right mindset and the right dietary choices, we can continue to thrive well into our later years. And perhaps most importantly, we can feel empowered knowing that we are taking steps to care for ourselves in the best way possible. Our health is in our hands, and it's never too late to make a positive change. As we grow older, our bodies begin to change, and so do our nutritional needs. Unfortunately, many older adults fail to realize the immense impact that even small dietary choices can have on our overall health. One of the most overlooked yet vital meals of the day is breakfast. Often, we turn to convenient options like sugary cereals, instant oatmeal, or overly processed foods, assuming they're harmless and easy. However, as we age, these seemingly innocent choices can wreak havoc on our health, particularly about blood sugar levels, digestion, and long-term wellness. Dr. Ethan Carter, a renowned expert in aging and nutrition, offers simple but effective advice on how to make healthier breakfast choices that not only fuel our bodies but also improve our well-being in significant ways. His recommendations are practical and deeply rooted in the idea of nourishing the body with whole, unprocessed foods that provide lasting energy and health benefits. Dr. Carter emphasizes that many people unknowingly consume excessive amounts of sugar and preservatives in their morning meals, often because of the convenience and appeal of packaged foods. He urges everyone, especially those over 60, to swap processed breakfast options for whole, natural foods. One of his first and most impactful suggestions is to skip the instant oatmeal packets that so many of us rely on for a quick breakfast. These pre-packaged oats often come with added sugars, preservatives, and artificial flavorings that strip away the essential nutrients that oats naturally provide. Dr. Carter strongly recommends switching to traditional rolled oats or steel-cut oats instead. These unprocessed grains retain all of their natural fiber and essential vitamins, which help keep your digestive system functioning optimally and support healthy cholesterol levels. Additionally, oats are a great source of beta-glucan, a type of soluble fiber known to boost immune function and maintain heart health, which becomes even more important as we age. Preparing oats the night before is another trick that Dr. Carter shares with his patients, particularly those with busy mornings. Soaking the oats overnight allows them to soften, making them easier to cook and digest. This preparation method not only saves you time in the morning, but also ensures you preserve the natural nutrients found in oats. When you wake up, you can simply heat them, adding a few wholesome toppings like fresh fruits, nuts, or seeds. This way, you're creating a nutrient-packed meal that sets the stage for a productive and energized day. Dr. Carter often highlights the importance of taking time to nourish your body in the morning, as it's a moment that can influence how the rest of the day unfolds. A good breakfast is like planting the seeds for the rest of your day, he explains. What you put into your body at the start of the day directly affects how you feel, your energy levels, and even your mood. Another powerful recommendation from Dr. Carter involves replacing sugary cereals with fresh fruits and plain, natural yogurt. Many older adults, particularly those with a sweet tooth, reach for sugary cereals because of their ease and comforting taste. However, these cereals are often packed with refined sugars and artificial additives that can cause blood sugar spikes and crashes, leaving you feeling fatigued and irritable by mid-morning. Dr. Carter encourages a much healthier alternative. Fresh fruits like berries, bananas, apples, or even pears, paired with plain yogurt. This simple combination offers a wealth of essential nutrients, including vitamin C, fiber, and antioxidants that are crucial for boosting immunity and protecting against inflammation, a common issue as we get older. The probiotics in yogurt also contribute to gut health, which plays a significant role in digestion, nutrient absorption, and even mood regulation. Dr. Carter advises his patients to opt for unsweetened yogurt, as flavored versions often contain hidden sugars that detract from the health benefits of this nutrient-dense food. For those who prefer something savory in the morning, Dr. Carter has a delicious suggestion that includes whole grain bread and avocado. The creamy, nutrient-rich avocado is loaded with healthy fats, which are essential for maintaining good heart health, brain function, and hormonal balance, all of which are increasingly important as we age. The fiber in avocado helps stabilize blood sugar levels and keep you feeling full longer, reducing the temptation to snack on processed foods later in the day. Dr. Carter recommends spreading mashed avocado onto a slice of whole grain toast, which provides additional fiber and B vitamins, helping support energy levels and cognitive function. To enhance the flavor, you can sprinkle some sesame seeds, hemp seeds, or a pinch of sea salt on top for extra taste and health benefits. This combination is not only delicious but also offers a rich source of vitamins like potassium, which is vital for maintaining healthy blood pressure and muscle function, particularly as we age. Dr. Carter's approach is rooted in the belief that taking small but meaningful steps toward better health can lead to profound changes over time. He understands that making drastic changes to one's diet can be daunting, so he advocates for starting with breakfast. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet overnight, he reassures his patients. Just begin with breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day, and even the smallest adjustments can have a big impact on your energy levels, digestion, and overall well-being. This perspective is particularly relevant for those in their 60s, 70s, or beyond, as it's often the simple things that we overlook that can make the most significant difference. Incorporating whole, natural ingredients into our morning routines not only helps us feel better physically but can also foster a sense of mindfulness and care for ourselves. These small yet meaningful changes don't just improve our bodies, they improve our relationship with food, our health, and ourselves. By consciously choosing nourishing foods over quick, processed ones, we take control of our health and set ourselves up for success throughout the day. Dr. Carter's recommendations are about more than just nutrition. They're about creating a foundation of self-care that will benefit us in the long term. They're about embracing a lifestyle that prioritizes our health, vitality, and well-being as we age. These simple swaps may seem modest, but they carry the power to transform your health and how you feel every single day, providing not only physical benefits but a sense of emotional and mental fulfillment as well. As you change your breakfast habits, you'll find that these shifts can create a ripple effect, inspiring you to make other positive changes in your life, ultimately leading to a healthier, happier you. Even foods that are marketed as healthy can secretly harbor sugar-laden traps that wreak havoc on your body, often without you even realizing it. It's so easy to fall for the promises made by food labels, thinking we're making the right choices, when in fact, we're unknowingly setting ourselves up for serious health issues. The truth is, the seemingly innocent choices we make in the morning can have profound and long-lasting effects on our overall health, and it's something we often overlook in our busy, modern lives. To truly understand the danger, let's take a closer look at what happens inside your body after consuming a sugar-packed breakfast, because it's not just about feeling sluggish afterward. There's so much more happening beneath the surface. The moment that sugary breakfast hits your stomach, your blood sugar levels spike almost immediately. It's like a rush of energy flooding your system, but not in a good way. Your body reacts by sending signals to your pancreas, telling it to pump out insulin in an attempt to bring those dangerously high blood sugar levels back to normal. It's a survival mechanism designed to protect your body from the damage that high blood sugar can cause. But there's a problem. As you age, particularly after turning 60, your pancreas becomes less efficient at handling these spikes. What was once a natural process, something your body could manage effortlessly, becomes a daunting task. Your pancreas has to work harder and harder, producing more insulin to keep your blood sugar in check. This extra effort places an immense amount of stress on your body, especially in the morning when your body should ideally be waking up feeling refreshed, energized, and ready to take on the day. Instead, your body is fighting a battle it wasn't prepared for, leaving you feeling drained before you even get started. But the real danger doesn't stop with the initial blood sugar surge. A few hours later, usually around 2 hours after that seemingly innocent breakfast, your blood sugar crashes. It's like the energy you had in the morning evaporates into thin air, leaving you feeling utterly exhausted, jittery, and irritable. You're left wondering why you feel so off when you should be feeling alert and ready to embrace the day. This is when the vicious cycle begins. Many people instinctively reach for more sugary snacks to bring themselves back up, unaware that they're only deepening the problem. These quick fixes don't offer real, lasting energy. They only offer a temporary spike in blood sugar, followed by another inevitable crash. It's a never-ending loop, one that continues to put your body under immense strain. Over time, this pattern of sugar highs and crashes doesn't just make you feel bad at the moment. It can lead to serious, long-term health problems, including type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and cognitive decline. It's a slow, insidious process, one that quietly takes its toll on your health until it's too late to undo the damage. Dr. Carter, a well-known nutritionist and expert in healthy aging, points out that many foods we consider healthy are sugar bombs in disguise. Take fruit-flavored yogurt, for example. It seems like a wholesome choice, packed with probiotics and good-for-you ingredients, right? But in reality, it can contain as much sugar as a scoop of ice cream. That's right, something that we often think of as a healthy snack is secretly loaded with sugar, making it more of a dessert than a nutritious option. And then there's fruit juice, which many people drink because they believe it's a better alternative to sugary sodas. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Even though it doesn't have added sugar, it's packed with natural sugars from fruit, and without the fiber that's found in whole fruits, those sugars are absorbed rapidly into the bloodstream. That spike in blood sugar can be just as harmful as consuming a sugary soda. And let's not forget the so-called heart-healthy cereals that are heavily marketed as the perfect breakfast option. Many of these cereals contain more sugar per serving than a chocolate chip cookie. It's unbelievable how these products are sold to us as healthy when, in reality, they're contributing to our sugar overload. Jack Reynolds, a 67-year-old retiree, shared a story that so many of us can relate to. He used to start his mornings with a large glass of apple juice and a bowl of Raisin Bran, thinking he was making a heart-healthy choice. He said, "I thought I was doing the right thing, but it wasn't until I learned about the hidden sugars in these so-called healthy options that I realized my breakfast was essentially dessert in disguise." His moment of realization is a wake-up call for all of us. So many of us have been misled by clever marketing, and it's only when we start paying attention that we realize how much sugar we've been unknowingly consuming. Dr. Carter emphasizes the importance of rethinking your breakfast habits, especially if you're over 60. It's not just about avoiding obvious sugary foods. It's about being aware of the hidden sugars that lurk in foods we assume are good for us. Recognizing these sugar pitfalls can help you make smarter, healthier choices that support your long-term health. By cutting down on refined sugars, you can break free from the cycle of sugar spikes and crashes, and feel more energized and focused throughout the day. Imagine starting your morning feeling truly refreshed, with steady energy that lasts until lunchtime. It's possible, but it requires a shift in mindset and a commitment to taking better care of your body. The long-term consequences of consuming sugar-rich foods are especially alarming for older adults. When blood sugar levels are allowed to repeatedly spike and crash, it places extreme stress on the body's organs and systems. Over time, this constant strain can lead to much more than just fatigue or irritability. It can increase the risk of developing type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and cognitive decline, including memory problems and early stages of dementia. And if that's not concerning enough, high sugar intake is also linked to increased inflammation throughout the body, which can worsen chronic conditions like arthritis and joint pain. The damage is gradual but relentless, slowly eroding your quality of life. The good news, however, is that it's entirely possible to enjoy a satisfying and delicious breakfast without relying on refined sugars. The key lies in choosing foods that are naturally sweet and nutrient-dense. Think of fiber-rich fruits like berries, apples, or pears. Fruits that not only satisfy your sweet tooth but also provide a steady source of energy. Combine those with healthy fats, like avocado or nuts, and protein-rich foods like eggs or yogurt, without added sugars. And you've got a breakfast that supports stable blood sugar levels and keeps you feeling full and satisfied for hours. These essential nutrients work together to slow the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream, preventing the energy crashes that come with processed sugars. It's a small change, but it can make all the difference for your health. Ultimately, the power is in your hands. You don't have to let sugar control your life or your health. By becoming more mindful of what you're eating and making simple changes to your breakfast habits, you can reclaim your energy, reduce your risk of chronic illnesses, and truly enjoy the vibrant, healthy life you deserve. Take charge of your mornings, and you'll find that the rest of your day follows suit. Don't let sugar rob you of the vitality you deserve. Make the choice today to start living with more energy, more focus, and more joy. Your future self will thank you. Dr. Ethan Carter, a distinguished and deeply respected expert in senior health, generously shares his profound knowledge and advice on how older adults can make healthier and more informed choices when it comes to breakfast. He begins by emphasizing a crucial but simple habit: the importance of reading ingredient labels. This practice, he believes, is an essential first step toward uncovering hidden sugars that are often hiding in plain sight in our food. The idea that something as commonplace as breakfast could be sabotaging our health may come as a shock, but Dr. Carter gently reassures his patients that this awareness is the first step toward making meaningful changes. By carefully scrutinizing labels, seniors can better understand the impact their food choices have on their bodies, something that can make all the difference in managing or preventing chronic conditions. Dr. Carter warns against the dangers of sugar, particularly in its hidden forms. Words ending in "ose", such as fructose, glucose, and dextrose, should be a red flag when seen on a label. These sugars, which are often present in processed foods, can elevate blood sugar levels in a way that most people don't fully realize. In many cases, foods that are marketed as healthy or natural, such as fruit juices, honey, and syrups, can be just as detrimental as the refined sugars we consciously try to avoid. Despite their natural origins, these sweeteners can still cause a significant spike in blood sugar, leading to potential health complications such as insulin resistance, weight gain, and increased inflammation. The fact that these sugars can be found in so many seemingly innocent breakfast foods, from yogurt to granola bars, makes it even more important to educate ourselves about their presence. But the dangers of sugar don't end there. Dr. Carter also warns against the false allure of artificial sweeteners, which many people turn to as a supposed healthy alternative. Although these sugar substitutes are often marketed as being safe or diet-friendly, recent studies have shown that they, too, can hurt the body's ability to regulate blood sugar. These sweeteners may not contain actual sugar, but they can still trigger the body's insulin response, leading to fluctuations in blood sugar levels. Dr. Carter highlights that some artificial sweeteners may even interfere with the body's ability to process real sugar healthily, making it harder for older adults to maintain balanced blood sugar levels. Even more troubling are the digestive issues that many older adults report after consuming these artificial products. Bloating, discomfort, and even gastrointestinal distress have become common complaints, particularly among seniors who may already be dealing with sensitive stomachs or other digestive concerns. For those who are already dealing with the challenges of aging, adding these additional problems can be frustrating and disheartening. Instead of relying on artificial sweeteners, Dr. Carter urges his patients to embrace natural, wholesome alternatives. These natural sweeteners not only add flavor but also provide essential nutrients, which are especially important for maintaining health as we age. For example, cinnamon is a wonderful natural alternative to sugar. By simply sprinkling cinnamon on your oatmeal, you can elevate the flavor of your meal while benefiting from its powerful antioxidant properties. Antioxidants, as Dr. Carter explains, help protect the body from oxidative stress, which can contribute to chronic diseases and premature aging. Similarly, fresh berries such as blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries can offer a burst of natural sweetness. These colorful fruits are loaded with fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants, all of which support immune function and protect the body from disease. Adding ripe bananas to your breakfast is another great option. Not only do they provide a naturally sweet flavor, but they also offer potassium, an essential mineral that helps regulate blood pressure, and dietary fiber, which is vital for digestive health. Dr. Carter reassures his patients that making these small changes will gradually help them develop a taste for the natural sweetness of foods. He emphasizes that, over time, your taste buds will adjust, and you'll begin to enjoy the simple, pure sweetness of foods that may have once seemed bland or unsatisfying. This shift in taste is not just about health. It's about reclaiming the joy of eating wholesome, nourishing foods. The sweetness that comes from fruits, spices, and other natural ingredients is not only better for your body but can also bring a sense of satisfaction and contentment that many people find elusive when relying on processed sugars. Another critical aspect of Dr. Carter's advice revolves around the dangers of saturated fats, especially in breakfast foods. For many older adults, consuming foods high in saturated fats, such as bacon, sausage, and certain types of butter, can lead to inflammation throughout the body. Inflammation, Dr. Carter explains, is a key contributor to a range of health problems, including arthritis, heart disease, and digestive issues. In older adults, inflammation can be especially harmful, exacerbating existing conditions and creating new challenges for the body. What makes this problem even more concerning is that inflammation is often silent. It doesn't always produce obvious symptoms, which means many people may not even be aware of the damage it's causing. Dr. Carter emphasizes that, for seniors who are taking medications to manage heart health or control blood pressure, a heavy breakfast rich in saturated fats can interfere with the effectiveness of those medications. For instance, blood pressure medications may not work as well when consumed alongside a high-fat meal, diminishing their impact and making it harder for individuals to achieve the desired health outcomes. Dr. Carter recalls seeing many patients who, despite being diligent about their medication regimens, saw diminished results simply because they were unknowingly sabotaging their progress with their food choices. This revelation can be a wake-up call, especially for those who are already managing chronic health issues. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Rather than cutting out fats entirely, Dr. Carter recommends replacing unhealthy sources of fat with healthier alternatives. For example, he suggests incorporating avocados, nuts, and olive oil into the diet. These foods are rich in monounsaturated fats, which are heart-healthy and anti-inflammatory. They support the body's overall health without contributing to the harmful effects of saturated fat. Dr. Carter encourages seniors to make gradual adjustments, understanding that even small changes can make a profound difference in their long-term health. Switching to these healthier fats can lead to noticeable improvements in energy, inflammation levels, and even mental clarity, making breakfast a powerful opportunity for positive change. For Dr. Carter, the key to long-term health is consistency. By being mindful of both hidden sugars and saturated fats, older adults can set themselves up for a lifetime of healthier mornings and a brighter future. These small, but impactful, changes don't require drastic overhauls, just a bit of thoughtfulness in choosing the right foods. His advice is not just about avoiding harm. It's about nourishing the body, mind, and soul. It's about enjoying each bite, knowing that what you eat is truly supporting your health and well-being. Ultimately, Dr. Carter's approach is rooted in kindness and compassion. His goal is to empower older adults to take control of their health in a way that is sustainable and enjoyable. The focus is not on deprivation or restriction, but on making small, manageable changes that lead to a more vibrant, energetic, and fulfilling life. By starting the day with a nourishing breakfast, seniors can set a positive tone for the rest of their day and, more importantly, for the rest of their lives. Eggs can undoubtedly be part of a nourishing breakfast, offering a wealth of benefits, but the way you choose to prepare them is so much more significant than you might realize. Too often, we mindlessly reach for butter or oil to fry our eggs, unknowingly adding unhealthy fats and unnecessary calories to our meals. But what if we could make a simple yet profound shift? Boiling or poaching eggs instead not only preserves their nutritional integrity but also ensures that we receive their high-quality protein without the harmful excesses that come from frying. These small changes in preparation methods can be powerful, transforming your breakfast from something potentially harmful into a healthy, vibrant start to your day. Dr. James Carter, a respected nutritionist who has spent years helping people transform their diets, consistently emphasizes the importance of making small but impactful choices, particularly at breakfast. As he suggests, these changes don't require drastic overhauls but instead focus on mindful substitutions. Simple shifts that have an enormous impact on our health. It's these subtle adjustments, though they may seem insignificant at first, that can change the trajectory of your well-being, helping you feel more energized, vibrant, and alive, especially as you grow older. Take, for example, 71-year-old Linda Thompson. She has embraced the wisdom of small changes with grace and enthusiasm, showing how a few tweaks to her daily habits have made a world of difference. "I used to slather butter on my toast, and my eggs were always fried in oil," Linda says, reflecting on her past eating habits. "But I swapped the butter for creamy avocado spread on my whole grain toast, and I now opt for poached eggs instead of those greasy fried ones. Pairing them with fresh, vibrant slices of tomato has become my new breakfast ritual. I still get the same satisfaction but with none of the guilt." Linda goes on to share that, as a result, not only have her cholesterol levels dropped, but her energy has soared, helping her feel lighter and more alive every single day. Linda's journey is a heartening reminder that the path to better health isn't about perfection. It's about embracing manageable, lasting changes that build over time. It's proof that taking a moment to reassess our choices, starting with something as simple as how we prepare our eggs, can have an incredible ripple effect on our health. Her story deeply resonates because it proves that we can age gracefully, not just by holding onto the past, but by actively embracing better habits that empower us to thrive. So, what have you learned from this today? It's amazing how small changes, like adjusting how we prepare our meals, can have such a powerful impact on our long-term health. Whether it's switching out butter for avocado or choosing poached eggs over fried, these little adjustments can make all the difference in how we feel and how our bodies age. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you've learned from this video that you're going to bring into your own life? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to leave your comment, and please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more insights on living your healthiest, most vibrant life. We truly appreciate your support, and we can't wait to hear what you have to say.